Hi everyone, it's Brittany. 大家好，我是 Brittany. In this video, we're gonna talk about the examination 1D-G3. So in previous video, we talk about level 1, level 2. Now this one is level 3. So how we test it from G1 to G3 is one level. And then to G4 and then to blah blah blah, there's a different level. So in this video, I will introduce you the G3, what kind of tricks that you need to know before you get the G3 certificate. Okay, before we get into G3, I want to teach you some tricks that people have questioned about the previous video. So number one is you do the overhead thing. So overhead thing is you go in from your, I'm going to show you the overhead thing first. This is the one that's like, some people call it overhead runabouts, some people call it up to the sky because your face is literally, and your eyes is literally look up. So you can call it up to the sky or call it head runabout, it's okay. And I also want to say that in the previous video, I kind of do the up and down acceleration. So from the G1 to G3, you're not supposed to do it because you are at the G1 and G3 level. But if you know how to do it, that's totally okay. But just at that level, you have 2 minutes or 1 minute and 90 seconds, and you have to do everything that time. So I think if you speed up like that, with your basic polling way of speeding up, you should be able to do it too. Okay. Now let's go back to that overhead runabout. So you have to make sure you're starting with both of your sticks point forward. So remember, this is the way that you are facing. So I pull my left hand real high and go in. Only my right hand is moving to the back, and then both of my sticks go together. Okay, I'm going to show you from the side. My left hand go real high, and my right hand go to the back. Both of my sticks point back and point to the front. Make sure you go to the front, and you can do it clockwise runabout. Okay, just make sure you go all the way 360 back to where you start, and you should be okay. Some people, their yo-yo fly out, they cannot do it. That's because they started from this direction and they end in this direction. That's probably the place that you are wrong. Okay, so show you one more time. Raise your left hand real high, go in, and back to here. Okay, and make sure your hands are swinging together. Okay, so you should be able to do it. And the other question that we have, the last trick of the G of the grade, the level 1. So basically, no loop, just your right hand, just crash your hand, your right hand, pull your stick, go, make sure you go around the stick, and then it's the Diabolo, and you can stop the Diabolo, point your stick at the yo-yo, and you can separate them. Okay, so that's the magic one, the magic knot. Some people call it magic trees, some people call it magic knot. Okay, now I'm gonna jump straight to the G3. What tricks you need to know in order to get your G3 certificate. Okay, so number one, you have to know how to start from your hand. So literally, you have to hold it and then toss it and catch. Once you toss and catch, you have to make sure the way you toss is higher than your head, and you can catch it. Okay, that's how you're supposed to start. And number two, you have to know how to control your Diabolo. So once I fleet up and I catch it, I speed up. So this is the direction you have to follow. First, you have to control your yo-yo to the 90 degrees left. Here. And then you can speed up. You have to go 180 to go all the way back. Oh, but it's go right side. Go all the way back. So if you feel like to speed up between controlling, that's okay too. And then you have to go another 90 degrees back to the center. So that's trick number 2 that you have to know. You have to know how to control left and right. And number 3, you have to know how to do the barbecue. So the golden stick, we already know. Lower both of your hand down. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. You put it back. That's the barbecue. So while you are doing the barbecue, you have to make sure the string is not got tangled with your yo-yo. So you can see it one more time. Closer. 2, 3, 4. Go down. That's the barbecue. That's the trick number. Let me see. The trick number 3. And then the next one we're gonna do is the cattle jumping. Cattle jumping is basically your arm jumping. Everything related to this movement, we call it cattle. I call it cattle. So now we're gonna do the cattle jumping. 4 times. You go around, you make sure you go up, down, up, down. So we need it 4 times to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the trick number 4, the cattle jumping 4 times. And then for the trick number 5, you have to know how to have a pose. It's like also up here. What's it? I don't even know the name. Just, I don't know, look at the moon, I guess. You go up and you have to hold your Diabolo here for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you can lay down. Okay, the rules of this one is you have to make sure your yo-yo is higher than your eyes. And the little tricks of this one is when you are doing up, you don't want your sticks straight like this. See, my yo-yo is turning already. This one you can't hold for 5 seconds. If you wanted to hold for 5 seconds, your stick can be a little bit parallel, a little bit this way down, like that, see? That's actually how it looked like there. When I put it up, I don't straighten my stick, I put it like that. Just like a golden stick, but up in the air, like that one. This one, we have to do it for 5 seconds. And the next one is the swing. Not the swing, but the rotation. Like after this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you have to do a rotation to the right. This one, you have to go all the way continuously. You cannot stop. So if you are a beginner, you don't know how to do it, you have to make sure that you can either cross your legs first, your right leg first, and your right hand right here, just push the yo-yo and go up. That's it. You just remember, you started from this direction, you ended this direction. So you can either do your right side or left side. For me, I always do it my right side because you go right side, you can actually increase the yo-yo's speed because the yo-yo is turning this way. You go this way, you are helping it. Okay, so this is the trick number 6 that you need to know. And then number 7 is you have to do the double folding and let go your hand. So double folding is this 1 and 2, and you let go, and then you can catch. One more time. 1 and 2, you let go, you let go, and you catch it. That's the trick number 7 you need to know. And next one is the number 8. Number 8 is the leg orbit. Leg orbit, they require you to do 10 times. But sometimes when you started, they didn't count it or something, you can just do it 10 or 12 or 14 times to make it easy, okay? Just put your leg in there and your right hand point down or point forward, both. Some people point down, some people point forward. For me personally, I always point down. Do it 10 times. For me, once you push down, count 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to do it 10 times. When you do it 10 times, I believe that you can put your leg down too, like that. So just pick one. I like to do with a standing or just balancing. So 10 times. The leg orbit, that's the trick number 8. And then number 9 is the mini tossing. Mini tossing is only on your right side and you cannot toss higher than your head. You have to do it 10 times in a row. So let's do it. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. That's the mini tossing. Just You have to control it on your right side and you cannot let it go over your head. That's a right hand mini tossing. Also the trick number 9. And then the last one is the hand catch. Hand catch, you have to make sure you toss it higher than your head and you can catch it. Hold it here for 2 seconds. 1 and 2. And your yo-yo back to the ground. The timer stop. Okay, for this routine, you have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to do it. Let's do it together, okay? Ready? Okay. The yo-yo is at the ground. You start, put it here. We can speed up. First of all, we're gonna first control the direction. You can speed up, or if you don't need to, that's totally okay. And then back. Okay, and next one, what we're gonna do is the barbecue and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it back. That's the barbecue. And next one, we're gonna do is the cattle jumping. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4. After the cattle jumping, we're gonna do the moon thing for 5 seconds. Make sure the yo-yo is higher. 2, 3, 4, 5. And next one is we're gonna do the body rotation. After the body rotation, we're gonna do the double let go, fold in, double, and you let go, and you let go, and you catch it. And next one we see. And next one is the leg orbit for 10 times. 1, 5. I think it's more than 10 times. And the next one, what we're gonna do is the mini tossing for 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it's the hand catch. 1 and 2. You put it back down and timer stop right here. Okay, this is the 1D-G3 examination, the tricks that you need to know in order to get the certificate. Okay, so what I show you from the previous video, G1, G2, and this one, G3, is give you a rough idea. If you really want to join the test, there are rules that you have to follow. Later on, I will make a different video about if you really want to join it. I'm sure in Taiwan they will open it to the national, international, for all, everybody can join the test, I believe. So if you really want to join it, just check that video because they kind of have some restriction that you have to follow. If you missed it, probably you can't get it. And I believe, I don't know if it's free or it's charged, I don't know. Okay, so hope you like this video. This is the 1D-G3, the tricks that you need to know. If you have some question about the tricks here, leave at the comment below. And then remember, always like my video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you at the next video. Bye bye.